Liv Morgan.
You only live once.
Look like this title ain't gonna only live once.
you only get the belt once.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Liv Morgan. This is an interesting story.
Sad story.
Sad story of
Tragic.
Liv Morgan. And the fans turning on her. Bad booking. And she continues to go downward. And it's just it's kind of messed up for the woman behind the character because like she really worked hard and she really
deserves a spot.
She really do deserve this opportunity, but after she loses this title, we don't know if it's gonna happen in a Clash at the Castle, or if it's against Ronda sometime in the future. But when she drops that title, the closest thing that she'll get is probably like a tag team title reign.
But you know what's funny? It's like I don't know why I'm in the mindset that I don't think that it's over. Like I feel like it's a bad spot, but I feel like it's still salvageable. I know not everybody feels that way. Everybody's excited for Shayna getting her push. Everybody's excited for
Black and Gold.
I don't feel like Liv is down and out just yet. I just feel like she needs to do some major damage control. Well, Triple H needs to do some major damage control because you know my problem with the women's locker room and my fear is that all these women are going to be thrown under the Ronda and Shayna bus. That's my fear because Ronda and Shayna are legit fighters and they are believable to be able to beat the entire women's locker room. I don't like everybody else looking weak to make somebody else look strong. And I just feel like Liv is being made to look so weak right now.
Yeah, this is a very terrible title.
It's like you gave her the belt and then you gave her immediately a kayfabe injury and now it's like...
And they made her look like a liar too.
Right.
You gotta have to kill me to take this title. You're gonna have to pry all this yada yada. And what you do the first second you get at SummerSlam, you tapped out.
Right. And then everybody's showing you tapped out. And it's just like...
This made Ronda a big babyface.
Yo.
Because they chant for Ronda everywhere they go now. Triple H has been booking Ronda Rousey flawlessly.
But it's like, I mean, she's not even being booked. She's just being constantly escorted out of the building. Does that count as a booking?
Ronda's the best when she goes rogue. And that's when she had her first run in a company, she got interesting when she went rogue. And she started beating up everybody around her. That's the Ronda that we want to see. We don't want to see the Ronda that's coming out here shaking hands, crossing grandmas across the street, happy to be there. Babe, we don't want to see that.
Babe, you know I don't want to see Ronda at all. You know, my thing with Ronda is like, I feel like Ronda is boring. I feel like Ronda on the mic is boring. We all know that she's terrible on the mic. People are like, put her with Paul Heyman. And I'm like, for what?
So Ronda
I can see her mouthpiece. So I can see her in the ring doing nothing but arm bars and jabs and stuff like that.
In the Piper's Pit.
And constantly adjusting her shorts. That's what we need her to have a mouthpiece for, so I can watch that for 20 minutes. No, thank you. The best match Ronda, mind you, Ronda's been back since January. It is now August. It is going to be September soon. The best match Ronda has had was the second one with Charlotte at Backlash, where they was fighting with those kendo sticks.
Like the I Quit match?
Yeah, like they were lightsabers. The first one at WrestleMania was dreadful.
Yeah, that was a terrible match.
It was awful.
It was the worst match of the night.
And I'm like, so Ronda has not been interesting since she came back. So yeah. I don't know why people are thinking that Ronda's having some great run ever since she's back. It's been terrible. And just because Triple H is in charge now doesn't mean she's going to get any more interesting. Doesn't mean she's going to get any more likable. I understand people are cheering for her. Ronda with the belt does absolutely nothing for me. Yeah. Shayna with the belt does nothing for me. I know people want to see that. I know people want the NXT days. That's a whole nother video. Us talking about Triple H bringing back NXT 3.0.
Yeah, we love it.
2.5.
All hail Black and Gold. Those are my people.
NXT brings.
It's nice to see.
NXT making another comeback. But
Liv.
But Liv, I just feel like the people I want to see genuinely win is Liv. People I genuinely want to see in the spotlight are her, the Asukas, the Alexa Blisses, the
Carmella?
Even Carmella. Because I just feel like these people are interesting characters, and I feel like you want to push somebody, push the Shotzi's and the Xia Lees.
The Xia Lees of the world?
Yes.
What about Lacey? This woman's a hero.
This woman is in catering.
But no, that's Dana. But with Liv, it's interesting because it's just like how quickly the fans turned on her. You know, starting from last year's Money in the Bank, you know, even before that, people wanted to see Liv get that push, Liv get that opportunity. Because
right.
I mean, for one, you know, a lot of
and
people,
even when she did when she had those matches with Becky at day one.
Yeah, they wanted to see her win. They wanted
was a weird feud, to be honest.
They wanted to see her. I mean, Becky was really trying to get her over in that feud, and it's just crazy because it's just like, just when they made her out to look like a liar, that was the death nail in this entire run as champion. Because it's just like you can't even believe her because it's just like she tapped out. She got beat up after the match. She comes back on TV. She has the sling on, and it's just like, sis, you look mad weak.
Yeah.
So
but all that's not even her fault.
It's not because, and I'm speaking as a Liv Morgan fan. Like I am a fan of Liv Morgan because I've been watching her since NXT when she was dating Enzo Amore. Like, come on, man, I take it back to those days. So it's like, to see what they did, they absolutely botched this massively. And what they have to do right now...
But my fear is that they did botch it massively, but my fear is that Triple H is not doing enough. I mean, there's only so much he can do, but my fear is that he's kind of doubling down on it. Like, I don't feel like he's trying to help her out of the pit, to be honest. Because I feel like they're just watching her drown.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, in a way, but it's but so much Triple H can do because it's like...
Like, having her in a match, I think, having her in that match with Shotzi, I feel like was a good start, even though the audience couldn't care less.
Nah, it just...
I don't like the idea of Shotzi kind of taking that L. I feel like Shotzi needs to be booked better right now. But, I mean, her getting screen time is what I care about. But that match needed to be a little bit more grittier or bloodier or something to give Liv that edge back. But right now she is looking like a scared little girl. Yeah. She's looking like blood in the water, to be honest.
Yeah, she definitely does look like a scared little girl. Yeah. And it's just, to me, I don't believe her beating Shayna Baszler.
At all.
I just don't believe her she's probably gonna, I think in some way she's going to walk out of Clash as champion. I think she might do some little weird tactics. I think they may pull a double turn. I've been sensing a double turn for the longest, with Shayna and Liv, because they have to do something with Liv to get her interesting. And if she starts to resort to heel tactics, I mean, she has literally nothing to really give back to the fans. You turned on me.
Right.
You turned on me. And this is not one of those stories where, like, usually the people would make it, oh, hey, you guys turned on me, when they really didn't. No, this is one thing where it's just like the crowd literally turned on you. I don't care. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep my belt. And you can do watch me. You can do all that stuff. And you can literally turn her heel and turn Shayna Baszler. I want Shayna Baszler more of a tweener, but babyface. You know? I want to see how that can go, but honestly, Liv needs something. She needs a shot in the arm or something.
Honestly, when it came to Liv, being turned on, I felt like it was just a fluke. I didn't really think that the audience really was turning on her, but I thought the first time was just like okay, they're just booing her for right now. But when she came back a second time and they did it again, I was like, yeah, something needs to happen.
Yeah, I wonder how she's gonna be received in Wales at Clash at the Castle.
We can only hope, man.
We can only hope with that one. But
to me,
her. that one's a bit of a hard one. But I just hope that they get the booking. I hope Papa H really do something with Liv Morgan's booking and like save her after this. I think she has to drop the title though. She needs the
You think
overhaul.
So?
I think she needs an overhaul. Drop the title. You have to rebuild it from scratch. Yeah. So check y'all.